How are you?
I'm so excited you're here.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I was just waiting for the right time because I'm like, your energy, everything. I need you to come kick it with me.
I'm with it. So I'm here and we're going to make it happen.
Yeah.
So got a lot going on. I know you got a lot going on too.
Of course.
Right?
You know I always got a lot going on.
So yeah. So thank you for even having me for us to come and just kick it and have a good time.
Absolutely. This week has been like kind of crazy though. You saw first of all, the Emmys. Did you watch the Emmys?
I did watch the Emmys.
Okay.
And I'm still trying to
You watch award shows like that, though?
I do watch award shows. Like, I actually watch them and I get dressed up and then I do my own red carpet
up.
thing. I do, like, in the crib. Like, I do my selfies and everything right before it come on because I'm like, I'm going to be there one day, so let me go ahead and get in the mindset.
Yeah, you're like, okay, what am I wearing? I'm wearing Versace.
A lot of, if it come on at 8, a lot of y'all tune in at 8. At 6 o'clock, I'm already there, like, walking to my door. Like, hey, y'all. Like, go ahead. You think I'm lying? I'll show you pictures.
Oh, my God.
No, we'll do it later.
Okay, I believe you, Jay. I believe you. You're so silly. But no, I mean, some people, they get discouraged by award shows. Some people get motivated. I get motivated.
I get motivated as well.
I'm going to be there like you. I'm going to be there one day.
I'm going to be there. I'm going to be sitting right beside him and her. I probably don't know their names, but at least I know that they there.
So
I can know
Tiffany
faces.
Haddish won.
She did.
Yeah, that was super dope.
That was
for
amazing.
SNL, her
that was
episode.
amazing. And I'm trying to figure out why they didn't like show her at the show though.
I know
like
you were
getting her
saying
award
that,
at the
but
show.
they had another award show, like a creative arts award show, like a week before. So Cat Williams won too. Okay. That was super dope for Atlanta.
Did you see like the reparations Emmy thing? They was like giving away like reparations Emmys for like black artists. Like what's my guy's name? What's my guy's name?
From SNL?
SNL, yeah. So Colin and what's the other guy's name?
I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
So he's been on the show for like 15. Keenan.
Not Keenan. It's another one.
Been on
so
the show
Colin,
forever.
another one. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I gotta look up his name. Okay. I'll tell you later. But he was like giving away reparations Emmy. It was a little like sketch or whatever, and that he was like saying that black actors that should have won Emmys a long time ago, he started like giving away. So it was cool. It was cool. It was funny. I didn't know if like they really got to keep it or not, or they was like, here you go, smile, thank you so much.
Right. But Cat Williams, he's been in the news like crazy this week. Oh my God, and he won an Emmy, so we can't really, be too, we still gotta support him.
Yeah.
Like that's super dope.
I'm glad he apologized to Tiffany. Like they had their whole little moment. He apologized.
He was on bended knee.
Yeah,
right?
So I really don't. We really don't know that conversation, but at least they look like they cool and they're cordial.
We got a super dope comedian in the building today, so we're gonna talk about that a little bit with Coco. Coco's like, nah, don't ask me nothing.
Already ready for my ass.
But how did you feel about the whole radio interview?
I mean, in my head, I'm like, that's Cat though. That's like typical Cat. Cat is not like, he's not going, be cool with nobody. He's just going to rip you. And I
feel like Wanda.
I used to work for Frank and Wanda, so I felt a little bit like Wanda.
Aww. But didn't you feel like she was poking him though? Like she was like,
I don't think she was poking him
at all.
She was trying to defend herself a little bit, but she really couldn't because it's Cat Williams.
Yeah, and so I feel like when somebody does that for real, and like a comedian that's because you got some comedians that do material, get on stage and tell stories of their thing, but you got somebody that also roast, and like this is what they do. Like you might not want to play with that if that's not what you do.
You might not want to play with that at all. I agree with that 100%. Yeah. What kind of comedian are you? Because I know you're a comedian.
Yeah, so I mean, I get on stage and tell stories and tell about my life and things like that. I really don't like roasting at all.
Okay,
but that's just not my thing. Like I say, there's sometimes people can do that, and that's just, I'm like, yeah.
But you almost this day and age with social media and everything, you kind of have to be a little bit. You gotta be quick with it
versatile.
Because even when Nene, she's not a comedian, but she was on tour trying to do her thing.
Yeah, trying.
She got roasted a little bit, so you gotta be prepared, even though that's not your thing.
Yeah,
you gotta know.
you gotta have those tools in your arsenal, right?
It's like improv. You should take some acting, like not you, but I'm just saying people that's trying to be comedians out there, they probably should take some improv classes.
Yeah, I'm dope at improv. I think anybody should take an improv class because it just teaches you to step out of your comfort zone, and it teaches you like just how to be on point.
And
like
you can
learn for that on stage and business, everything. Like improv is great
100%.
for your confidence.
It gives you confidence. Boom. Yo, you dope.
Okay, I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
All right. We got to get to our guests. So let's see what else was going on this week. Okay, so the NFL.
Yes.
The whole, Super Bowl.
Yes.
Is coming to Atlanta this year.
Yes.
Well,
I'm so excited.
I'm excited too. It's gonna be huge for the city of Atlanta. It's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be good for us, but it's gonna be bad for traffic. You might if you're not going to the game, just
but all
don't
them restaurants around. I mean, Remember when they had the All-Star? You're probably young, though. You don't remember the All-Star game they had in Atlanta?
We can say that I'm young.
Coco, were you in Atlanta then? The All-Star game when they had the All-Star weekend here in Atlanta?
Yeah.
That was years ago, like more than 10 years ago. Traffic was insane.
Yes.
But, I mean, it was good for the city. It's pretty dope for the city. Sure. But we were talking about the halftime performance. Maroon 5. What you think?
I'm a Maroon 5 fan.
I am too.
I think they're gonna do their thing.
I love Adam, right?
But
Don't hate on Adam.
I also say with all of the
Look at Coco.
I'm just saying, how you come to ATL and bring Maroon 5?
Thank you.
If anything, you should have had a whole like.
Yes. High five me. Come on, give me some.
I mean,
give me some. Give me some. Give me some.
One of the blackest cities in the country, and you bring
So when you go to
They
another city and it's a white city, you have all white artists. Like it doesn't.
They can
matter
have
what
whatever
city
they
you
want to
go
have, but we coming to Atlanta. They should have had
weird.
a best of Atlanta concert.
I don't
They should have
agree.
had
Everybody
T.I.
disagrees with me.
They should have had T.I., Ludacris, Outkast, Goody Mob
Super Bowl
for the
halftime?
for the Super Bowl.
We'd have never heard none of the music.
That's fine.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
They got radio edits. They could have did the radio
Ain't nobody
edit.
that quick.
This ain't no little concert.
Duck that little hitter.
This ain't Philip Torino. We're talking about the Super
They
Bowl.
never saw the Hip Hop Awards live.
Yeah,
It
true.
was that quick.
True.
Right. I don't. Maybe Outkast. You
Maybe.
know.
Now that would have been great.
That would have
Okay.
been
Like an
but
Outkast
maybe they'll have
reunion.
some extra, some features.
Maybe they'll throw some out. Maroon 5, they did a song like
Adam did a song with Cardi B.
Okay, Cardi
So-
B. I was trying to think of any other like hip hop artists that they might have performed with, maybe
I don't
collab with,
know.
maybe from Atlanta.
I know
I'm not
Adam got
sure.
a song with Cardi B, so
He does.
he might.
But
you know,
Maroon 5 hot though, so I'm not gonna be mad at the performance, right? I just think
agree.
that they should have showed. They could have showed Atlanta a little bit of love.
hopefully they will. Hopefully
We'll
they
see.
will with some features.
We'll see. Are we even watching?
That's
football
another thing
yet?
I was going
like,
to
are we
say.
even?
Well, we can't. We're not even supposed to be watching
not
no
even
damn football.
watching, yeah.
Who's boycotting football in this room?
Nobody raised their hand.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Um,
None of y'all are woke. Okay?
Everybody is taking naps.
I never watched it, so I only watched it if I had a man. It was an obligation. It was an obligation. So if I'm single, honey, I ain't thinking about no football. I cancel all the packages, honey.
Coco only watching if he watching. Like,
Right,
baby, what you watch? We watching the game. Are we watching the game?
Right.
Okay.
We are watching the game.
I
All
put on
right.
your little jersey and support it. I ain't got no man, honey.
I got chips and salsa,
We
boo.
watching more episodes of Empire. That's what we're doing.
Empire. Okay.
Y'all watching games, I'm watching episodes of Empire.
But typically, too, I don't watch football either. But I will tune in for the halftime performance.
Yes.
Like if it was Beyonce, we watched some of those. But anyway, let's get to our snapshot segment where we're talking about some. Look, Jay, you are on point.
Oh my gosh, I did my research.
And this is show what?
87.
87.
Come on now.
87
Come on
shows.
now.
Can you believe that?
Test me.
87
Test me. What else?
episodes.
What
Whoa.
else?
Hey.
Dope. So, okay. In what's hot? Oh, so Steve Harvey talk show got canceled.
Why?
Oh, for real?
Yes, it did get canceled, and I don't know why though. Why did it?
For real?
I don't know why,
Yes,
but
again.
that's
About
Did you say again? That was shade.
No, it wasn't. No, I want a hug. I don't want no problems.
Right.
But I'm saying though,
It did.
Steve got like 18 jobs. He gonna be
He
alright.
gonna be
He
alright.
gonna be alright.
He gonna be alright.
But we still want to know what happened though.
We'll find out.
Like just as being nosy.
We'll
Yeah,
find
we
out.
gotta know.
Because there's been a lot going on with that show, with him, with the the staff and the production and all that kind of stuff. So never know. And the network.
what I
we'll see.
read, Kelly Clarkson's getting a show, right?
She is getting a show.
So I just don't see that. I
Why?
just don't see that.
Why?
I just don't see why would you take off the veteran that does this for real, and put on
Kelly
Kelly Clarkson.
Clarkson.
But there's a lot of people
Yes.
getting new talk shows that are not talk
Who?
show hosts. A couple of people.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
Sure.
Don't be shady. You already in the shade.
Right, I'm so in the shade right now. Okay. So LeBron James and Ryan Coogler are teaming up, and they're gonna
Yes.
do Space Jam 2.
Space Jam 2.
Isn't that dope?
I'm excited about it, but I'm also concerned
Why?
because like I don't have kids, so I don't know. So y'all can tell me. But do they still watch like Looney Tunes? Like who's going to
That's
be
a
on?
classic.
But who's going to
But
be
I
on his
think
team?
with him, I don't know. They
Are they going to like have Paw Patrol and Peppa
right.
Pig?
Oh,
I don't know.
Maybe
Like,
they might hip it
like
up.
does it make sense?
They might
for
hip
them?
it up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point.
They
But it's
might.
such a classic movie, like with LeBron, the new age, new school. It might be kind of dope to like redo it
True, cool. But I mean, it brought back all the old superheroes like Aquaman and all
exactly.
that. My 6-year-old loves it. He doesn't realize Mommy used to watch
exactly.
This, you know
So
and you can't tell him it'll ruin it.
And trust me, you give a kid popcorn and some jujubes and some
and
soda
it's animation,
and sit back and watch the ride.
Right.
They'll be fine. They like the colors. I got a nephew. He don't know. He just turned 1 and he don't know what he watched, but he just like the colors. He'll sit there and watch it.
Right, he's just getting colors here.
Right. I think that's super dope. LeBron is out here killing it though.
Yes.
Like he out here like trying to really win.
He's
like the Frank Lucas, you know, he's like the Bumpy Johnson of basketball.
Yeah.
You know,
he took basketball and put it like in every other thing. So
Yes.
Amazing.
I mean, I'm
inspiring.
not mad. It is inspiring. It is inspiring.
Did you see him in Trainwreck? LeBron?
He had a little role.
He had a little role in Trainwreck. Yeah. I didn't, but I just wanted to know how his acting was.
It was super small, so I mean, I don't remember, but I wasn't mad. Right, I wasn't mad at it.
It was like, "Matt, take your order."
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not being shady though, because I'm waiting on my one line. Wait till I get that one line.
You about to get it. You about to kill it, right?
Wait till I be an Uber driver and something and be like, Coco? I'm waiting on it. Give it to me. I'm ready.
Oh my God.
No, that's funny. No, it's coming though. You are auditioning. Because Jay's also an actor.
Come on
yes.
now. Stop.
Writer,
Keep going.
content creator. Tell us about your new show. So show your t-shirt.
Oh yeah, all right. So Outscore Wars, it is our new show. It's a game show that we actually created. I want you to play, and Coco, I want you to play too, right?
Okay.
I'll tell you about it. It's not difficult at all. So it puts you in the mind of like an old school DJ battle, but it's actually with our phones, and then you plug in your phone. The audience gives us a genre. So if the audience says 90s R&B, I play a 90s R&B song, you play a 90s R&B song, I play.
So I gotta find it online.
Yeah, well,
on my playlist, like on
your playlist, or you can. Oh, come on now. or you can do Apple Music, and so you got a minute to play your song, and then during your minute, I have to find my song.
I ain't good at that.
Oh, I'll kill that. That's already in my playlist.
I'm
eclectic. You know what I'm saying? I got everything from Barbra Streisand, you know, to Nuck When You Buck on.
Okay.
Nuck When You Buck. I hear that. Yes, and we've done everything too. So we went from 90s R&B to 2000s R&B. We did like songs that your mama clean up to on Saturdays, like everything. And we're actually doing it live. We're doing a live taping. The very first one is going to be in Atlanta next Saturday. So we're going to do a live taping, and actually on the 29th, we're going to package it as a television show. Have a solid 15 minutes so that we can go and shop it. Because we're on a college tour with it right now. We just did Norfolk State. We're doing Claflin University, South Carolina State, Coppin State's coming up, and then we're going to grow it out of Atlanta by doing it once a month here.
Oh, proud of you, Jay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna host it. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, of course.
I'm gonna do my thing.
Of course you are.
Feel me?
No, I've seen videos of you hosting. I mean, your energy is ridiculous. No, it's super dope.
Okay, let's bring the fun meter down. I don't think we're supposed to have this much fun.
We are supposed
to have this much fun. Bring it up.
Okay. Snowfall's renewed for another season.
I love Snowfall.
I'm
all in it. I'm all in that show.
A lot of people in it.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
So what is it like? It's like The Wire?
I don't know if it's like The Wire. I mean, it's just like the 80s showing how crack got started and all of that.
The drugs and all that.
So all of the drugs, but it shows the relationships between like him and his mom, and him like trying to be on his own, but actually using drugs to help his mom, and his mom being an upstanding citizen by saying, no, I don't want your drug money.
Right.
But as a kid who, you know what I'm saying, could go work at my example would be Long John Silver's and make $200 a week. I'm actually really making money, and I don't want to see my mom struggling. So that's his example. Like, yo, please take this. I want to help you out. Right. And so you see those personal struggles, and I think that's
so. What's
cool.
better? Do you watch Power?
I do watch Power.
Which one do you like better? Because that's a lot of people are talking about.
I watch a lot of TV shows and just like study them. So I wouldn't even like compare the two.
They're completely different.
I believe they're both good shows. It just depends on what you're more interested in. I think Power's a little bit more dark with a lot of sex, a lot of like violence, and Snowfall is more like, if I can say methodical. I think it's more like up here, like trying to move around, putting this in place, putting that in place. If y'all feel like I'm right, okay.
Y'all watch it?
Okay. That's accurate.
Yeah.
That's accurate.
Yes.
Well, Jay,
I am on it today.
Our show is like about to begin because we have some amazing guests. I'm so stoked. I'm so honored that they are in the building, and we about to have fun. We're about to turn up even more.
She more excited than us because she already been on and we ain't even introduced her.
I know, right? Yay! So we will be right back. Do not move. show 87.
It's show 87.
Right, Jay?
What? 87 shows like heaven. Can't get enough of the.
Welcome back.
What's up?
Welcome back, guys, to Industry Scoop, our favorite day. And this is show what, Jay? Show what?
87.
87.
I'm on it.
You are on it in our seat right now. So flipping excited. It's the super talented Mike Merrow. Woo! Mike, what's up? Thank you for coming.
No problem.
Oh my goodness. What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You are like killing it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Congrats, man.
You
Thanks,
like,
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
I'm like, Mike. So at first, I don't know if this is where we first met, but at first, like, we actually connected at the Bronze Lens Film Festival.
Yeah,
so,
when I
was that
came
your
to
first one?
support you.
You sure did.
Black Korea.
Black Korea.
Hey.
Go back
It
to
was so
called Black
dope.
Korea.
Okay.
You gotta see it.
Okay.
It was so dope.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Y'all did a good job on that.
Yes, I'm so excited about it. So was that your first Bronze Lens?
Actually, last year was my first time there. And I wanted to come this year to see what was going to be different and whatnot. But
this year was super dope.
Yeah, this year was super dope.
It was
yeah,
popping, right?
Right, yeah. And then my friend Terrell, Terrell Hill, he's in A Father's Love.
Okay.
So I wanted to come and support him too.
Yeah.
So it was Black Korea and A Father's Love that was coming to support.
Nice.
And then the Bobby Brown story, it was playing like
Yes,
previews in between.
yes,
so
yes.
Nice.
That was
why not be there?
amazing.
Yeah.
So let's get to know you, Mike. Like, okay, I know you're from Detroit. So tell us about like life in Detroit. Were you a young actor, like in school plays, that kind of thing?
Well, honestly, I just started acting about 2.5 years ago.
Stop playing.
Yeah,
What?
so I was doing
Couldn't
stage play. Yeah, I was doing stage plays for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
It was about for 6 months, and I wanted to transition into TV and film. So I felt like Atlanta was the place to do that. You know, and everybody said, "Why not LA? Why not LA?" Because I felt like I'm not ready for LA. You know what I'm saying? Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I hear so much about it, but for my own good, I wanted to plant my seed in Atlanta.
Nice.
So
That was smart.
Yeah.
So with stage plays, did you have to sing?
Nah,
You ain't that way you think?
nah, we ain't doing that.
Come
Not
on,
the-
man.
But
Not
you
just
can
yet.
bust a
I gotta
move.
build.
But he
I
can't.
can bust a
He
tune
can't.
though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Keep a little melody. Keep a little melody. But you actually
It'll get
started
there.
in modeling though, right?
No, I started in. So this is how it went. I tried acting one time, got discouraged, and because the reason why I really wanted to act the first time that I ever wanted to act was because remember the episode on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? When
Which one? I know
his
all of them.
Yeah, so look, I'm about to tell you. So the episode when him and his dad, when he was trying to get the love from his dad,
Yes.
and
Yes,
that was the
powerful.
first time I think like he had put an effect on me, and I thought acting was real at that time. You know, I was young. I thought acting was real at that time, and
that was a powerful scene.
Yeah.
they
Yes.
would tell me like, it's not real,
Classic.
Mike. It's not real. I was crying and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So then,
You about to cry now?
years later,
It's still affecting him. He like, man, I can't get over that
He
thing.
still loves you, baby. He still
I
loves
was
you,
just-
wasn't there.
I wanted to try it after. No, but after that, I wanted to try acting. I wanted because how he put effect on me, I wanted to put effect on people. And my whole thing in life, like what I love to do, is help people and motivate and
Nice.
inspire. Like I didn't know which way that I was going to be able to help people. I just tried different jobs like transporter at a hospital, CNA, stuff like that. I just know I wanted to.
Spirit.
Yeah, I just want. Yeah, I'm a server in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know I wanted to help people, and God made a way for me to help people in a way that I'm doing what I love, and it's also my purpose in life.
Right.
Yeah, nice.
So acting was it. I found acting, and this is how I started acting again. So I had the first time was just it was a fail, and the second time I was watching my mom on the stage. And she was at her friend's stage play. She played in her friend's stage play. And I'm looking at her up on that stage. I'm like, that's my mama, yo. I'm like, that's my mama. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
she was
I'm like,
killing it.
yeah, she was killing it. I'm like, she ain't doing this. She ain't doing it
So she was an
nowhere
actress.
near like,
Yeah.
nowhere near like how we did it at home. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I want to start back acting. If she got it, I got it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And after the stage play,
does she know?
Yeah.
Inspired her?
Yeah, she know.
Okay.
So you was in the
it was like
stands
she
like,
passed
that's
the
my
time. Like,
baby.
here's yeah.
That's my baby.
Yes.
I won.
Yeah, right. Literally.
Because the crowd was interacting with her, and she like, y'all hear me, y'all? And they like, yeah. I'm like, oh, you this is the type of power you get on the stage.
we see some other stuff. Mike wanted to like you like okay, I want some power.
Yeah, I mean that just feels good. I'm like, oh, that's my mama. That's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and she was just killing it, man. And I'm like, yeah. I gotta talk to the director after this.
Well, shout out to Mama. Congrats.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shout out to Mama.
Yes.
For inspiring me.
She's still in Detroit?
Yeah, she's still in Detroit.
I
Don't
saw
worry, we're gonna
you-
get out of there.
I saw you did an interview where you said you want to make your family proud.
Yes.
So I know they're proud of you now.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Come on now. All
Both
the stuff
sides
you've
of the
been-
family.
You came to Atlanta. I mean, like in 2 years, you said just you killing it.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
That's like
Because
inspiring.
when I first got here, I didn't know what I thought I knew. Because, you know, in Detroit, we think we know what we know. You know what I'm saying? Because we have that drive, like, you know, yeah, I got this.
Yeah,
and I got here
people
and
from
then,
Detroit are different, though.
Yeah.
They think they are,
yeah. And I'm like, oh no, I don't know nothing thought I knew. So I had to take that whole year and just learn and experience and learn and experience.
So you came here, you got an agent, you started auditioning, like it just started to happen for
Well,
you?
actually, I didn't think I was ready for an agent yet. I wanted to do my independent films and stuff like that. So I would hit Actors SS every day
Submit on your
for
own and
student
things like
films and stuff like that, like
You hear
day
that?
in and out.
Submit yourself.
Yeah, I
Yes.
submit myself
Don't
for
wait.
a lot of student films and stuff like that. And then I knew I was going to a reality show,
Okay.
so I had about 2 or 3 months to network and stuff. So I just went hard, like networking. Instagram
Atlanta's
was
a
my
city for networking.
Yeah,
They'll
and
throw a red carpet in a minute.
you know, Instagram was my source of research. So you know, I was keeping up with it on that. And then, you know, by the time it was time for me to leave, I had went in to do the reality show, which is called Last Squad Standing on Oxygen. Did really good.
Yeah.
I came back. You know, we didn't have our phones or anything for the whole 2 months.
Oh,
What?
wow.
Yeah. Well, I stayed for the whole 2 months. Everybody else got eliminated.
Okay.
And they came back at the end. But
I would have went crazy.
yeah. So when I got back to
Some
my
good
phone,
discipline, though.
I had bookings.
Oh.
And
nice.
Side Chick was my first TV my first series, web series, and we've been doing real good
Nice.
with
That's
Side
what's
Chick.
up. That's
One season.
very inspiring. So let's talk about Bobby Brown, the Bobby Brown story. He was my favorite. He was my favorite audition member. I had posters on the wall and everything. So I was like anticipating this movie. And tell us about your role.
So Manny, he is you know, it was so hard holding this in before the Bobby Brown story came out.
Yeah. I
Yo.
can imagine.
I could not say nothing. I'm like, yeah, he's gonna be a big surprise. But yeah, Manny, he's a rival drug dealer of Bobby Brown and Stephen Seeley, and you know, in the Boston streets.
Yeah.
And you know, he was their enemy, and Bobby and Manny bumps into each other. I think before they had bumped into each other before, but you know, you can't get the whole Bobby Brown story
Right.
on. You know,
They showed enough.
Yeah, they showed enough. They showed,
Right.
you know, what you.
We really learned about Bobby Brown.
Yeah, you
I didn't
learned
even
about
know
Bobby
a lot
Brown.
of
Yeah.
that stuff, right?
So when we bumped into each other at the party, you know, it was. Of course, you could see I knew who Kim Ward. Manny. I'm sorry. Manny knew who Kim Ward was and whatever, and then that's when the fire started.
Yeah.
And you know, later on it came in the end. You know, yeah.
No,
So-
it was dope. You played it well. Did you see the Bobby Brown story?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean,
It's funny when he came in, I kept looking like, I know him.
Yeah.
And then when he said that, I said, oh, you the one with the gun.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta always,
You
you
know,
know.
I sat in front of you at the night school premiere.
Oh, did you?
That was me and my publicist sitting in front of you.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
and I sat in front of you
I
in
have
front
to
of
be
the
more
night school
aware.
premiere.
Yeah.
You see my fine dude radar is better than that. That's trouble. Ooh, I'm slipping. I'm slipping.
Oh, she funny.
I gotta stop drinking. I'm slipping.
Really?
That was
Oh my
right in front of me and I ain't gonna how you doing. Wow.
Hilarious.
Coco, man. You gotta love Coco.
In a room full of comedians, it's just funniness.
You gotta love Coco,
right,
man.
Right. Okay, so what's next? I know you just booked something for Tyler Perry.
Yeah, I booked the Haves and Have-Nots.
Okay.
Nice.
And, yeah, I'll be guest starring in that season 7, and that will be coming out 2019.
Okay.
We have some more things on the way too. That I can't talk about, but I have a stage play.
You can give us the scoop.
So I have a stage. I'll be back on the stage December 8th in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
That's my birthday.
That is?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, brother.
I appreciate it,
I don't know
bro.
if I'm going to see you again.
Yeah, I'll be out here. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just gonna throw some dirt on.
Yeah, so look, December 8th,
That's what's up.
Oh my God.
Dallas, Texas.
So what is the play about?
It's called Why Women Trip.
Why Women Trip.
Yeah, that shit explains it a lot. So it's called Why Women Trip, and I will be co-starring along with Miguel Nunez.
Okay.
Oh Lord, Mama D.
Wow. That's gonna be
Who else?
fun.
Low London, Ebony Steele,
Oh, Ebony's in there.
Adrian
That's right,
Lockett.
Ebony's in there.
Yeah.
Ebony's in there.
So it's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be fun. So do you still like doing theater? You still like?
Yeah, I feel like I gotta dib and dabble
Yeah,
every once in a while. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But I love TV and film. That's just where my heart is.
I heard you say you don't really train, but that's probably where your training is. Do you have acting? Go to acting
Honestly,
classes?
man, cause like me, I haven't had the money to get a acting coach or a real acting class or anything like that. So I have this book called The Power of the Actor.
Yes, sir. Bible.
And that is
Power
my
of
acting
Actor.
coach. And some people might not get it the way, because there's a lot of information in there. You might need someone to read to you or do it with a group or something like that. But I get it. I don't, I've experienced a lot in life, so I know how to transition. I know how to relate what happened in my life to whatever my character is or whatever I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I used to always think like, man, how do actors get synced in like that? Because when I used to act when I first started with TV and film, I'm like, nah, I'm not getting synced in. Like, it looked like they just sink into a place. You know what I'm saying? They just because they
like
just
the
go.
sunken place.
They go from yeah, man. They were like rolling it. And like now I have it.
That was amazing right there.
You know what I'm saying?
You went, right?
Now I have it. I just, and I tried to find that place. I had to just like find. I'm like, man, I gotta find out what it is.
He
that
knows
they
his
do.
root.
Yeah. So I know it now, and that's it. Power of the Actor helped
So
me.
you still audition? And
Yeah. See, and auditioning is training. You know, so you learn a lot. Yeah, because auditioning is you have to find your niche with auditioning because it's no specific way.
Okay,
You
so
know.
Jay is an actor as well, and we were talking about him just staying motivated, and you're gonna have way more auditions than you do bookings.
Yeah.
So what can you say to like actors out there, up and coming, that to not get discouraged if you don't always book?
So I'll say what I did to keep myself going is definitely do not get in your head, because if you get in your head, you make yourself tired mentally.
Drive yourself crazy.
Yeah, you drive yourself crazy. And you be like, you know what? Forget it. I don't want to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been to that point. And you just can't, you just have to literally break down your script, know what your overall objective is, what your scene objective is, if it's just an audition. And just figure out, you know what I'm saying? You got to marry the script. You got to marry it. So you got to find what it is that's happened with you before or something like that. And relate to the script.
So it could be really authentic.
Yeah. So it could be really authentic. So yeah, just don't get in your head. Don't give up, and don't pass up on any audition because you don't know what they're auditioning you for. They might just be wanting to see you.
I agree.
For another
else,
episode or something like that. Yeah. So I don't pass up on any audition.
I'm a talent agent, and so many times actors will say, "Oh, I have to do this, or I'm going to be on the road." I'm like, no. You're going to take the camera. You're going to do that audition because you never know.
I applied to y'all.
You
I think
did?
last year. Yeah,
Okay.
I applied to them last year. Y'all wanted to see me,
Really?
but I was in between.
See, it wasn't our fault.
Yeah, it wasn't their fault. It wasn't their
Let
fault.
the record shit.
Some kept telling me like, "Yo, just
Well,
hold off
we're
for a
Chicago,
minute."
so you can go to Chicago.
Huh?
We'll talk after.
So I'm like, man. Some kept telling me like, hold off, and I didn't even have an agent. I had like, you know, a few people that wanted to see me. Y'all was one of the ones that wanted to see me. I'm like, man, why am I getting this feeling? Because I follow my conscience. I've been following my, yeah. And that's what, because when I started this journey, I had to learn self-love before anything. Because I was very, very selfless my whole life.
And this business is so like cutthroat. Like if you don't have that center, you can get eaten up.
So I had to learn self-love. I had to know who I am first and stuff like that. And then it's this feeling that I get about things. And I'm like, I feel like I'm supposed to be listening to that feeling. Let me just stop. And I found out later that that's God talking to me.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I had the Holy Ghost.
Yeah, so I follow my conscience and everything.
Right?
And I'm like, yo.
Ain't no joke in this game.
I'm like, okay.
So where can people find you?
Yeah, Instagram and Twitter. Yeah. Instagram and Twitter. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter. Same username, _MIKEMERRILL_.
Them underscores, I hate them underscores.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk with Instagram and get the underscores out there. They got another Mike Merrill out there. I need that name.
Mike, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
I mean, this has been amazing. On the show. Absolutely, guys. We have more show for you. Do not move, Mike. Don't leave. We're gonna take some pictures after.
Okay.
Hang out. We'll be right back, guys. Welcome back to Industry Scoop. Jay, what show is this?
87.
87. OMG, I'm so excited right now. We have the amazing Coco Brown.
Woo! Everybody.
Comedian, actress, writer, content creator.
Yes,
you sing?
I'm doing. I can carry a note across the street.
Okay, all right.
I'm a good backup singer. I'm so good at backup, I can harmonize my tail off.
Oh. Thank you, Coco, for coming.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Did I stalk you? Because
no,
I have to stalk
you
people
startled
sometimes.
me at the night school screening because you was like, "You and I show next week." I said, "Who are you? Why?" She just like jumped in my face.
Dark. I was like,
and all I saw was this orange lip coming at me. And I was like, "Wow, oh God, okay, I'm on the show."
I know. I was like, Coco, hey, it's dark. I know you can't see me. I'm not crazy. I promise.
All right.
No,
cool.
Thank you. I'm glad I didn't scare you too bad.
No, I mean, it's funny. I knew Sean. You know,
okay.
I know Sean Larkin really well.
Shout out to Sean.
Yes, doing his thing. So proud of him. And he had hit me up a while back. Like, I want you to do this show, but you know, my touring and schedule or whatever. But I'm so glad we finally got it together. You know.
Yes, I saw you also at the Bronze Lens Film Festival.
Yes, I was
Did you
there.
enjoy that?
I did. I only got to do one day, which was the women's brunch.
Yeah.
Which was amazing because I love Tina Lifford. I started crying when I met her.
Oh,
and I've only done that with like two other actresses, and that was Angela Bassett and Cicely Tyson. Where I just was like, okay, I'm so happy to meet you. You know, but I mean, I did. It was so funny because I was like, you know, she turned around and I said, "Hi, Tina. I love you so much. You're so inspiring." You know. But I mean, I'm sorry. I'm moved by my fellow black actresses. Okay, because I'm afraid.
I love her too.
Because I'm afraid to meet Viola Davis because I think I'm gonna faint.
Oh my God!
I'm just gonna pass out. But
you're gonna be working with her. How about that?
Girl, from your lips to God's ears.
Yes. We had church in here today, right?
Yes. I claim that she's on my vision board. It's kind of like a shrine, but I mean not scary like. But you know, yeah, she's on my vision board.
So how long have you been in Atlanta?
I've been here 3 years. It was 3 years last month. 3 years. And it was funny because I didn't plan to move here. I just was buying some property.
Okay.
And I was gonna flip it, and I ended up coming here to shoot season 5 of For Better or Worse with Tyler.
Yes.
And I ended up staying, and I never left.
Okay.
I just loved it. I said, my neighbors know my name. People wave at you. If I die, they'll come find me. You know, in LA, you could be dead in your apartment for 2 months, honey. And they'll be like, "Ooh, girl, she funky. She stink over here."
Oh my
and they'll
God.
never come and
They'll
get
just
you.
keep walking by.
Right. They'll just spray Lysol at you though. Like
Jesus have mercy.
They don't care. But here, you know, if I'm gone for like 2 or 3 days, I got a neighbor across the street, Miss Mamie, love her to pieces. She'll be like, "Baby, are you all right? I ain't seen you come outside with the dog."
It's a line between nosy and caring.
Right.
It's a line.
She's right there. She's right there, you know? So
Where are you from originally?
Newport News, Virginia.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Michael Vick was in town. Woohoo, my boy.
Yeah.
You know, I will always be a Vic fan. I don't care what you say.
I am too. I don't mind him. So I was so shocked to read that your career started at the circus.
Well, I mean, not technically. I mean,
I was like, the Ringling Brothers? Like, what?
I don't know this story. You got
Okay, people, so when I started stand-up, I was working for Ringling Brothers. I was working for their corporate offices in Virginia.
Okay.
Virginia.
Okay.
And so, I was the one who did the billboards and stuff like that. When you saw the circus coming to town, I'm the one who came and bought the billboards in the city and put up the posters and approved the artwork.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Like marketing.
Right.
Yeah.
I was ad executive. That's what I was. And I started stand-up comedy as a hobby because I just wanted something to do other than being in that 3x5 cubicle every day.
You must have been funny then, like as a kid.
Well, it's so funny. 2 years after I started, my old boss, and I'll always give her love, Suzanne McDermott, she fired me. But she gave me a choice. She had come to see one of my shows, and she said, I came back from LA, I'd gone on vacation. I came back, she said, can I see you in my office? I said, sure. She goes, I'm gonna give you a choice. She said, you can quit and just go on with your life, or I can fire you and give you a severance. She said, but you're not staying here another minute, you're too talented. So I always loved her for that. She pushed me into this in a sense because,
true.
I come from a, traditional Southern family. I'm supposed to get a degree, get a man, have babies, and live happily ever after. I wasn't supposed to be on nobody's TV and telling no jokes. So, but she pushed me into my destiny.
Wow. And what did you choose?
Oh, and I got the severance.
Okay. I'm just saying,
I threw a trash can and got fired well. Yes, I threw a trash can.
I'll be right back.
Made my exit well, honey. They still talk about me, honey.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Hilarious. So, I read that you are writing a book. Autobiography?
I am. It's funny. It started as an autobiography, like a memoir, but it's now become like an advice book, but it's humor, but it's real.
Okay.
Because, a lot of times if you follow me on Instagram, I do this thing called Single Mom
Which your
Struggles.
Instagram is so funny. Oh my God.
I do this thing at night on occasion when I'm not busy and I just feel like being, verbal. I do this thing called Single Mom Struggles that can be cured with wine. And I get a glass of wine and I just talk about my day, whether it be parenting, whether it be something I observed or something that's going on in social media or whatever. And I just come from that Black mother perspective, and people love it, even though I'm being very real. And then it's kind of, trickled into my stand-up set. So now, I'm in the middle of my jokes and some chick is like, mother, speak, mother, So it's just something that I'm taking that, being a Black mama, we give advice a little differently.
True.
So I've just kind of taken that thing that I have, I get it honest from my mother and my aunties and my grandmothers that I know how to give you, good advice, with a little bit of vinegar.
That's one thing that I do commend about you. Like, you're still real, like your personality and your stand-up. Like, a lot of, like when you get to a certain level, a lot of comics like kind of dumb it down. You haven't dumbed it down.
I can't. I was raised by wolves in this business.
Yeah.
I always say that when I first got in the game, I wasn't allowed just to be a pretty face with a microphone.
Come on now.
I had comics like, Talent and J.B. Smoove and Mike Epps and Will Savins and Kool Bubba Ice, veterans in this game, who saw me early on and took me under their wing. And they said, you're going to be more than just pretty. You're going to be funny. You're going to be able to go toe-to-toe with any man in this room.
Nice. And you do.
And they did. You know what I'm saying? So I always say, I remember when I first moved to LA and I was told, like, one of the first times I went on stage, Coco, you don't have to go that hard here. Like, I don't have to be that funny here. I'm like, I don't know any other way to be, baby. Because that's just
interesting.
You when you come from a place, I did Apollo. I was one of the first comics to go 5 times on Apollo and not get booed off doing jokes. You know what I'm saying? That's history. Ain't nobody broke that record.
Come on now.
And it's like, I was just raised by wolves that, I fear no one. I will follow anyone. I know how to play my role if I open for someone. I do what I do. I know I'm good at what I do. And I mean, if I'm going to be arrogant and cocky in any area, I know I'm good at what I do.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying? I can go on stage and make anybody from an old white racist man to a barely speaking English Asian woman to a just crossed the border Mexican and a chick on, and a black chick that makes, 6 figures laugh at the same thing at the same time.
I've seen it.
So it's like I know God gave me a gift.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm cocky in that.
So let's talk about, because this is like a big deal right now, this time, where newcomers, social media stars, these people doing little skits, and they're getting, offers. They're going on tour. How do you feel about that? Somebody that's been in, put in years upon years upon years working, doing, clubs and...
I can't lie. At first, it stung. it hurt because I know a lot of people that have really put in the work.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm almost 22 years in,
Yes.
and I'm a baby compared to some of the people I look up to and have, been mentors to me, whether, voluntarily or involuntarily, you know what I'm saying? And it hurt at first because it was a slap in the face of every comic that has ever done what was supposed to be done. You gave us a set of rules and a set of guidelines on how we're supposed to get this brass ring, and then you change it and you don't tell nobody.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And so, because it was pretty much, it was so funny, she was laughing and she was like, girl, it was a certain Instagram star that now has just gone on to supersede all of us. And she was like, that heifer at the Emmys. I said, let me tell you something. I said, we could sit here and be mad right now. I said, but the one thing we keep failing to realize is that we have the advantage of actually being able to back up that 1 minute on Instagram. Most of them can't back it up.
True.
They go to these clubs and crash and burn.
Yes.
They may sell out the first 2 times, but after that they got to come back with heavy hitters to fill it at the time. They can't go up there and do an hour by themselves. They can't do 20 minutes by themselves. So they got to go get veterans who need the money or need the exposure, need the followers to close the show while they get up there and just host.
Right.
I said, I tell a lot of my vet comics, I said, right now the advantage we have is that, we can go on there and do a 1 minute video. We can start our own little platform or whatever. I said, but when they book us, honey, we're walking in with 2 hours of material like that.
But are you getting the same pay?
Huh? Hell no.
That's the thing.
That's the problem.
It's
but
not fair.
That's the messed up thing. They are paying the Instagram followers. The people like that are bringing in the followers. But I'm gonna tell you, the clubs are getting hip.
Okay.
Because that only works about twice.
True.
They bring them twice. The only ones that I can honestly say, and I'll say out loud, that are doing it, that have really done it and taken the game seriously is Ryan Davis and DC Young Fly.
Okay.
They have taken the game seriously. We respect them. The other ones, enjoy your time, baby. Enjoy your time.
Any women?
Women what?
That you...
No, Daphne Springs is amazing.
Okay.
Tammy Roman is my girl. Tammy takes the game seriously.
Yeah, because she was on tour and she was trying to
I was on tour with her, and I love the fact that she would come and be humble enough and not be cocky to think you just came out the womb a comic, and she would come to me like, Coke, how does work? Coke, is this good? That girl, punch it up right there, punch it up. I didn't care. I want the whole show to win.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I think what irritates a lot of the vets is that a lot of these Instagram comics are extremely cocky very quickly.
Yeah.
Because the industry is gassing them up.
Yeah,
the industry does gas them up.
It takes time to have that stage time and to really do it right.
But they don't care. The industry's not telling them they have to. They don't care if you go and crash and burn. If I'm getting 10% of 35,000, why would I tell you to work on your craft?
Yeah.
Whatever craft you're doing right now is giving me nice $3,500.
But that's happening in every industry. Music, we saw it.
Yeah.
Everything is changing. Even films, it's just changing, and it's are we can't, like you said, you get mad for a second, but then you really just gotta
I'm not mad anymore. It's
right.
I mean, honestly, when one of them Instagram people like one of my videos, I get an extra 5,000 followers. Thank you. Thank you, boo-boo. I will, thank you. I ain't mad. I just always know that, yes, if I get 50,000 views,
right?
You know what I'm saying? On a video I do, I can back it up. You come see me in a show, you'll be lucky you see that 1 minute, because I got 125 minutes for you.
That's what I always tell with Instagram. Instagram is a great way to get seen, but like you say, you still have to be able to back it up.
And that's the thing. A lot of the clubs are realizing that these people come and they sell out. Yeah, they sell out and make a lot of money, but people are walking out asking for their money back. Wow. And then they come back the second time and the numbers are different.
And you know what's weird though? I've been on the road with a couple of Instagram stars that I like hot right now. And
you're an Instagram star too.
Not up
Don't play.
Up and coming. We're not. I'm only at less than 20,000. So we're not.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Hey, give me some followers.
Tag me in the video, baby. I'll repost it. I'll send you some of my 75,000.
That was the only reason I'm here. All right,
you better act like you know. Act like you know, baby.
It's also that star power, because they the followers have seen those people, Instagram people, day after day after day. So they watch them every single day. So when they see them on stage, they actually give them more time and go, okay, that could have been funny, right? And it's like
I said, the first time, now You got a question, baby?
Yeah,
I told some of my friends that are like Instagram famous. I like to tell them like, if you take social media away today, who are you? You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
It's like with me, I say cause if you take money away, y'all know who I am, because I don't have money right now.
Right.
It's the same way with like Instagram. You take Instagram away today.
You're cute, honey. An older woman will take care of you.
You know what's funny about that? I stopped following some people that I used to follow just because I felt like I was feeding in to only what they were posting. I'm like, are they as big as I'm making them to be? Right? Because still with doing colleges and stuff, I'm like, sometimes I put together shows, sometimes I bring people with me, and now I'm like, okay, I'm following these people every day, but then when I pick up the phone and say, hey, so-and-so school, I want to bring this person, they're like,
they're not supporting.
And I'm like, oh, wow, you don't know them. I just know them.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And so, like, I actually was what you were saying. If we even take Instagram away, like, what are the work are you really putting in?
But I mean, I'm sure you see it, because a lot of times, you know, I came up in the game with NACA and all the college stuff and everything.
AFCA, all of that.
You know, I'm kind of out. You know, I do colleges on occasion, but honey, I can't relate to these babies. But I'm grown. But no, I'm not going back and forth with the babies. Okay, I'm somebody's mama. I'll be like, let me get my belt. But it's funny how when I was coming up in the game in the colleges and stuff, you know, it was comics on the show. Now it may be one comic on the show, and it's all Instagram, social media people. But you know, you've got like the Wild 'N Out people like that. That they have a gimmick. They have something to bring. You know what I'm saying?
True.
It's the ones who get up there and think they can honestly piece together minutes from Instagram into an actual set. It's funny when you're changing, when you're cutting it on and cutting it off and cutting it on, when you're doing the split screen. It don't work on stage for 45 minutes to an hour, baby, in front of live people.
That's kind of like what Kat was saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really agree with what he was saying about Tiffany, because Tiffany has been doing it for years.
Tiffany been in the game for a long time.
Yeah,
Tiffany
she
been
put
doing
in
her
her work. Like,
now,
that's not Instagram.
Is Tiffany the strongest female comedian out there? Probably not. And I'm not even comparing it to me. I'm saying.
Yeah.
But Tiffany has that certain je ne sais quoi that Hollywood loves.
Yeah.
And she gonna ride it till the wheels fall off if she's smart. And all up here thinking on Real Talk, y'all thinking Kat attacked her. No, Kat endorsed her and made her more endearing to America. That was all an intricate plot. Don't nobody beef on Tuesday and shake hands on Wednesday, honey. Come on. That was all an intricate plot. Baby. Y'all don't know how the industry be suckering y'all in, honey. I'm laughing like, they ain't had no beef.
You know what somebody told me?
Between them.
Oh my God.
There ain't never been no beef between them.
But Wanda
All of
was
a
the
sudden, now he
sacrificial
got a
lamb,
problem.
though.
Oh yeah, she was.
Well, no, Wanda
They
just
won
stepped into the cage and she shouldn't have. She should have been out there enjoying the show like everybody else in the circus. Instead of her, she wanted to get up in there in the ring and try to tame a lion. She should have kept her ass up in the stands and enjoyed the circus.
Right.
Did you see the memes they had on a broccoli box? I said, if you don't stop playing with
I mean, unfortunately, she was collateral damage.
Yes.
When you realize
yes.
that man was not feeling you defending her.
Yes, that's what I said.
Just walk away.
Yeah.
But to go in, and the thing is, anybody that knows Kat knows he is a man with everything that has no problem losing it all. That's not someone you want to mess with.
No.
When I got millions and I don't care if I lose it, bruh.
He's dangerous. That's a dangerous man,
Like I said,
right?
I think Wanda unfortunately was collateral damage.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? She could have exited stage left, but you know, she got humble. We all have that moment we get humble. Let's keep it 100. But honestly, that wasn't no beef. That was an intricate plot from her PR team or his PR team or just the PR gods that made him attack her. Thus, America was going to jump on her side and defend her, making her even more endearing and relevant. Because Kat knows, you know, I'm rich, but I'm NIGGA rich. You know what I'm saying? He's like the, you know, he's the Bumpy Johnson of comedy. You know what I'm saying? Where right now, Kevin Hart is Barack.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That is
Tiffany
correct.
Haddish is Michelle. You're not going to compete, but what he did was he gave her, that's why it was all love when they saw each other.
Yes.
That was a
he
P-
was on
that was a PR mastermind.
Oh my God.
And that's what I tell people. Don't be on Instagram beefing with people with 300 followers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because now you
If I'm going to beef with somebody, you're going to see me going toe-to-toe with somebody in the millions.
Yes.
I'm not wasting my time talking to you and your 200 followers.
Who was it?
So you don't like my post, bye.
If I lose, at least I want 50 followers.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Give me something.
An elephant doesn't beef with an ant.
To the table.
Yeah.
You ain't bring no plate, no
Right.
fork,
No.
salad.
It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
No.
So what's up with like Netflix and specials? How do somebody like yourself?
Okay, what you got to do? This is a secret to comics that don't know.
Right, let me get my
Netflix is giving out money, but you have to prove yourself viable. Like Kat made it very clear, and people missed it when he talked about Monique and himself, and even Tiffany with what she's getting. Your tour and your numbers will pretty much equal what you will get offered from Netflix. Where Kat went and sold out, Phipps Arena,
right?
And you had 25,000 people sold out. At whatever, he probably pulled in $2-3 million. That kind of determines what Netflix is going to give you.
Right.
But if you go on tour and you're averaging about $300,000 dollars, you're gonna get what you're bringing in.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, Tiffany hasn't done a tour yet. And people may have seen, She Ready on Showtime and been like, oh, that's cute. But they're still going to go see her. She is a draw.
Right.
She can come and sell out Phipps or the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. She's going to sell it out because of who she is. She's been relevant. And Kat, once again, made her relevancy last a little bit longer, made her a little bit hotter, because now everybody feels like, well, I have to support her anyway because it's black girl power and magic. I mean, so she's going to get more money.
And being that you know so much about the industry, how is Netflix making their money back? I never understood that. Because like we have different subscriptions and stuff, but it's not like if we see a special pop up.
It's not just subscriptions, baby.
Okay. How did they do that?
Investors, baby.
Okay.
Investors, baby.
Yeah.
They're people
Ads.
funneling money into Netflix for stock options, baby. Come on. Come on.
So you working on? I know you're on tour right now.
I'm on tour right now, the Grown Ass Woman tour.
Okay.
Yeah, still going. Loving it. Just left Hartford, Connecticut last week. Sold out weekend. Amazing.
Nice.
911 on Fox comes back on Sunday and Monday, a 2-day, season premiere. I'm excited about that because I didn't know if I was coming back, girl. They killed all my stories.
But people love you on For Better and For Worse. Like, how was it working at Tyler Perry Studios?
It was fun. It was fun. It was a great ride. It was a great ride. It was just time to come to an end. People, it's funny, actually somebody put on my Instagram yesterday, like, you and Richard need your own show. We want to see what Jennifer and Richard does. And I'm like, well, talk to Tyler. But I think he's just kind of moved onward and upward. Now, we'll never know what he's going to do with this Viacom BET deal. We don't know what he's going to do. I might get a call, I might not. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I left on good standing. I don't know.
I mean, you did the show, you did a movie.
Right, at this Single Moms Club, and that was amazing. People keep saying it was Single Moms too. No, honey, we all married now. But no, you
just got to keep going.
Right, I just
working.
did a horror movie up in Boston. Comes out next year called Lethal Procedures about black werewolves, child. Yeah. I'm running through the woods covered in
Did you
fake
stay
blood.
alive?
I did, but to the point too much so. Because we're shooting this one scene in the woods like 1 a.m. in Boston, right? And I'm running through the woods and like covered in fake blood. I'm screaming, yada yada, because I'm being chased by this werewolf, yada yada. And 7 of Boston's finest showed up with guns drawn. Because they had gotten calls that somebody was being murdered in the woods.
They don't see the trucks and the... I don't get
They
it.
just missed the little yellow sign.
Right, the yellow signs with the arrow.
But the cop was like, who was that screaming? And I was like, it was me, sir. He said, well, just shout me out when you get your Oscar, because you had about 15 people calling us going, oh my God, someone's being murdered behind us, But I mean, it was so fun because I had never done anything like that. And I didn't have to be funny. I got to be serious and real and in the moment, because most people, when they hire Coco Brown, they want funny, they want that, but that's why I'm so grateful to 911 and Ryan Murphy and John Singleton, who got me on People vs. OJ, because people are getting to see Coco in a different light, that yes, I can be funny with my eyes closed, but there's more layers to me. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for my precious movie, you know what I'm saying, my precious role. I just want to be like a drug-addicted crack whore or something that gets her kids back or something. I want to play something really dark and gritty, and I want to be able to go there.
What about independent film?
I'm all in for independent films.
Okay, wait.
But I'm in this
write that down.
I am. I love staying working. I want to keep my knife sharp. You know what I'm saying?
You never know where they're gonna go.
Right.
I'm totally into that. It's so funny because I'm in like this purgatory in my career right now, especially coming here to Atlanta, where in, LA, there was plenty of people above me. You know what I'm saying? Where, I had better shots at roles. I come here, I'm that chick that's above. So what happens is they bring me in to audition and get a blueprint of what they want, and then they go hire somebody cheaper and tell her to be me.
Really?
That's happened 3 times.
Oh my God.
I've gotten the calls from people on set telling me, like, why is Heifer here wearing the same wig as you? Like, why is she in here acting like you? So it's like this purgatory where I don't know if they feel they can't afford me or what. I just want to work.
Yes.
I want to do projects I believe in. You know what I'm saying? Don't even go there. And the thing is, it'd be different. I'm going out here bullcrap, but I know I'm giving some good auditions. But it's the same as he's, as Mike said, you can't let it get in your head.
True.
I let it go because, I've literally seen it happen. It'd be different if I hadn't gotten the calls from people I know on set.
Right.
Or I saw the movie and said, oh, why is she being me? Like, and I'm not saying that I'm singular and so specific, but there is a specificity to Coca Brown.
Yes.
If you hire me, you're getting the Coca Brown experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not getting, Lunel or Lonnie Love or Niecy Nash.
brand, yes.
We all have our own separate, even though they try to lump us all in the same bag, and we're not. We're not the same person. For the upteenth time, I'm not Sherry Shepherd. We're all our own brands.
so
We have
true.
our own flavor and mixture of what makes us amazing.
Would you ever do reality TV?
It's so comical. Years ago, when I first got married, I met Dwight at the Uptown Comedy Corner, and he said, "Girl, you should be on Housewives of Atlanta." And I was like, And my ex-husband, now ex-husband, he was like, "Absolutely not." And I'm so glad I didn't pursue that, because I couldn't have imagined my divorce being on Front Street like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny. I maybe, but do I want everybody in my life like that? I like giving people what I want them to have.
But you can be an executive producer, and you can control it, and you can...
Can you? Can you? Because a lot of times, honey, drama sells.
Yeah.
I don't need my child cussing me out or me throwing a bottle at some man's mama to get ratings. I just...
No.
I'm not that pressed yet. You know what I'm saying? But it would just have to be something I believed in. Like, I know a family that I would love to, get a reality show for them.
Really?
Because their son has this condition that he has these... like moles all over his body, and he has to keep getting his skin grafted. But this child, he plays baseball with my son, and you would never know this child goes through this painful procedure every 4 to 5 months. And I just love how his family, there's like this interracial dynamic of, gay love, because it's a lesbian couple. It's just like, it's so weird. I said, I've been trying to put my finger in the reality bowl with that, but I would just produce it.
Yeah.
I'll just produce it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Are they in Atlanta?
No, they're here. They're here. Yeah, they're here. They're actually in Noonan. Yeah.
Wow.
And I love them. Yeah. They're
Sweet. Well, this is so fun. So, this portion of the show, we typically find a movie or a TV show kind of related to the guest. So, I was thinking, obviously, comedy.
Okay.
What's your favorite movie in comedy? What's your favorite comedy?
God, that I could watch and laugh.
That you can watch over and over and over again.
Probably Coming to America.
Yes.
That's one of those movies. I was in labor, and my girlfriend, shout out my great girl, hey Mo, she came to the hospital when I was in labor, and I had, and thank you, Tyler, for upgrading my room. I had a beautiful suite. But, because I went into labor while I was filming For Better or Worse.
Are you serious?
I was 8 months pregnant shooting season 2. And so she came in and bought some movies and stuff, and she bought Coming to America, and I'm literally screaming in between labor pains and laughing. So I love Coming to America. I don't know, I can see that movie, whatever part it's at, I'm just going to watch it and laugh.
I agree.
It
watch
just
it over.
cracks
So
me
they said
up.
they're probably going to do a reboot. How do you feel about a reboot? Do you think we should be
Who's
touching
playing
these
what?
classics?
Please don't change the characters.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
I love
some
Kevin,
of them are
but I
still
don't want him playing
right.
Prince Akeem. I do
His
not.
son. The son.
Oh, okay. Long as Eddie and Arsenio come back.
Right.
Sherry Headley comes back.
Yeah.
Something. That would be great. But,
Yeah. Do you have a favorite movie?
I
Of
was
course.
gonna say Coming to America.
There's so many others,
It's
though.
just something. Harlem Nights is funny. I love The Wedding Singer. I can laugh my butt off at The Wedding Singer because that's the era I grew up in.
Yeah.
So I look at it and I laugh my butt off. comedy-wise.
What about Eddie Murphy's
The Clumps?
No, Cop, Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh,
Yes.
Of course. Okay.
I
It's
love
okay, cool. You can say
those.
my stylist was shouting out.
Yes.
No, but I mean, seriously.
That's like another
that's classic.
classic.
That's classic.
Yeah.
That's classic. You know, Beverly Hills Cop.
Who's the tall Caucasian guy with the brown hair? And he's always with the
Vince Vaughn,
I think.
tall one
And then he's always with his partner with the
blonde hair.
You
Yeah.
talking about like Wedding Crashers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything they in, I'm
Vince
dying.
Vaughn, yeah.
Anything they in, I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be super.
Yeah, Wedding
funny.
Crashers is hilarious.
Yes, that's so
You
funny.
know.
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
so
I mean-
many.
I mean, that's the beautiful thing about comedy.
Mm-hmm.
It transcends color and genre and sexual
100%.
orientation
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. You know, where some movies are like, that's a black movie, that's a white movie, that's a this movie. Comedy transcends. If you
Yeah.
looked at my collection right now, at you know, DVDs, which are now almost ancient.
They are.
It's such an eclectic mix of movies,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But the comedies could be anything. I mean, I just recently went to see Big Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh,
Crazy
yes.
Rich-
Did you-
Hilarious.
I want to see it. I
gotta
haven't
check
seen
it
it.
out.
No,
I'm
no.
in tears.
And I'm so happy
in this theater. I'm in
about
tears.
them.
It's a whole different culture, but I'm
Yes.
literally in tears. It was just like my big fat Greek wedding.
Okay. was it?
I laughed my butt through
I
that
have
whole
to see
movie.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
How
It
did
was
you
okay.
like Night School?
Night School was good.
Yeah.
It was good to see Tiffany.
Oh.
No, Tiffany soften. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where she wasn't just,
Yeah.
you know, the whole time.
Yes.
And, and it
Yeah.
softened Kevin. It made him, you know,
Yeah.
it softened him where he wasn't just the high pitch the whole movie.
Right. I
And then of course
enjoyed
Romany
it.
was funny as hell.
He was so
Who don't
funny.
know no woke brother like that? Oh my God, we all know a woke brother like
No,
that.
he killed it.
I haven't
He
seen it
definitely
yet, guys. Y'all all
killed
went to the premiere, so could we not?
It's okay. You could have just showed up. Baby. I mean, sometimes you gotta crash some crap, baby.
Right.
What you know?
You know, I crashed a couple of movie premieres in my day. Crashed.
You
them.
should write your own movie. What's up with that?
I'm working on something.
I'm
I'm working on something.
Okay.
Yeah, we just finished the pilot. And we're, you know, tweaking it now. Yeah, I'm gonna need
Right.
you. Yeah, I may need to holler
We
at
actually
you,
are
baby.
starting a
Yes.
writer's room.
Are you?
Yes, if you.
I would love to.
Don't play.
No, seriously, I love to be around writers because the creativity just be flowing. It's so, because I have a writing partner, and when we get together, it's dangerous.
I'm gonna invite you somewhere.
Please do.
You in
Please
town this
do.
weekend?
I am.
Seriously.
I'm so
not playing.
serious. Girl,
I
look,
heard she's
I'm
serious.
home on a weekend. That's some unicorn stuff
Okay.
right there.
All right.
That's some
And you will know
leprechauns
some
and-
of the people in the room. So.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
please do. Please.
Well, this was awesome, Jay. What show is this?
87.
This is our 87 show.
That's your whole purpose today. Just saying 87. 87.
Coco, we've been doing this for
better have your
87
life.
episodes, like a year and a half. Inspiring independent filmmakers,
Yes.
up and coming artists, actors, comedians, writers,
Yes.
directors, producers.
Yes.
Like, we just want to give them information and, like, have
Right.
people like you and Mike and Jay, like, come through and just tell them, like, don't quit. Like, keep going.
No, and the thing is, I'm going to say something that a lot of people don't believe, but I think Jeffrey Owens killed that notion. It's okay to have a plan B.
Yes.
Just don't resort to it until you're about to live in your car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't
people
give up.
No,
Yeah.
people act like you can't do nothing but this. First of all, I'm a Warren Buffett a fan. It needs to be 7 streams of income.
Boom.
Acting is only 1. Stand up is only 2. I mean, I've got at least 5. I'm working on the other 2 right now.
Yes.
It's like, and that doesn't mean that you're less dedicated to your dream or your passion. That means you're smart and you're securing your future. Don't nobody tell you got to throw all your eggs in a basket and then end up singing on somebody daggone highway with some socks or something. Don't do that.
No, Mike, you was going to say something?
No, I was just saying. she
Yeah,
was
you was
right.
praising, because we having church all day long,
I'm
right?
pretty sure
we been
you
having church in here.
model
I've
and
gotten there.
you know you probably have danced, you know, and, you know, probably. Maria, you're missing your calling, baby. You're missing your calling.
No, you was busting a step. You was busting a step.
Come on, JoJo.
JoJo!
Yeah, come on.
thought about it.
I'm just saying, you should never be broke, baby. You can never be broke.
That gut right in here.
Do you have some Timberlands and some drawers? That's all you need. Somebody gonna make it. You just need some Timberlands and some drawers, baby. That's it. That's all you need.
Oh, that's fine.
Hey, baby, how are you? You should never be broke, baby. Never be broke. I'm just saying. And I can cook my tail off. I'll never be broke.
Right.
Somebody gonna need a sweet potato pie. Somebody gonna need the cheesecake.
Oh my! I don't claim broke.
I know that's right, baby.
Yes,
I know
it's how
that's
you
right.
talk, right?
It's what you put in the atmosphere.
Right. Power of the, what is that? The secret.
The secret power of what you say.
Yeah.
What you say manifests, baby. That's why
100%. Well, guys, we are here every single Thursday, inspiring and informing you to be great. Okay? This was an amazing show. Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you for having me.
I will see you next week. Where can people find you?
They can find me everywhere. Just Google me, Coca Brown, COCOA Brown. I'm the first thing that pops up.
It
my
really
website, COCOA Brown. My Instagram, of course, Coca Brown, One Funny Mama. But you can go to my website, CocaBrown4life.com. All I'm saying is, please put that A on my name, COCOA Brown, because otherwise you get a porn star, and I'm not there yet. Okay, so COCOA Brown. Okay, please.
Guys, see you next week. Bye. Boom. Thanks,
That was fun. Thank you for having me, baby.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.